Hi, I'm Mo, and I'm Jake 1 and 2.
And I'm TJ, and I'm seeing double here. 4 Jakes.
And this is...
It's still new to us, damn it.
Welcome to A Student Us, damn it. I'm Mo, he's TJ, he just said, and we're here to watch every movie ever made to be invited to parties.
That's right, that's the end goal. The year might be different, but our end goal is the same. And Mo, you've got some explaining to do, because as we were setting up here, you let a certain tidbit drop. You said that you were at a party late last year.
Okay. I was at a party, but it was not because we watched every movie ever made, so it doesn't count.
Oh, I was just gonna ask where my invitation was.
No.
But you're right. So this wasn't officially.
It wasn't an official, because
Okay.
nobody recognized us for our brilliance of watching every movie ever made.
So it didn't count.
Didn't
then?
count,
Okay.
didn't count, yeah.
Okay, well that's good then.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've settled that.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Mo.
Happy New Year!
It's been a long time since we've been here.
Yes.
Feels good to be back.
It does. It feels good.
It's good to see you again.
Same.
It's been a really hectic holiday season.
Yeah. For personal reasons, sports reasons, and other reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. It's a cascade of reasons and emotions and all that fun stuff.
That's true.
But no, we're here.
We're here. We're not queer, but we support you.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to shepherd you through another episode here.
Yeah.
Gosh, I forget how this... Oh, it starts with a quick detour, right?
Yes.
If you've been listening to the last few episodes, you know that we've been trying to be serious podcasters.
Yeah.
Not serious enough to actually, get something of high production value, but serious enough to order kazoos.
Yeah, get a theme song,
Amazon.
know how to edit properly, get a better microphone, get 2 microphones instead of just one we record on.
Forget that.
Yeah, no.
We bought kazoos.
Yeah, we got kazoos finally.
It's time for us to take our first detour into the banter zone of 2026.
Yep.
If you're still here, thank you.
Thank you.
We are serious podcasters.
Yeah, and this is gonna happen every episode now.
Yeah, that's your fair warning. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are in the banter zone now.
Yeah.
And this is how humans talk to each other.
That's true.
So, Mo, go ahead and you lead us off this time.
Okay. Well, it's been a few weeks since we saw each other. Christmas happened. I watched It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Christmas movie, I must say. It's just, I don't know, it hits you in the feels.
It is. It is. And when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate it, but seeing it now as an adult, you're like, wow, this really is actually, like, perfect.
Yeah, it kicks ass.
Yeah, it does.
It's like when I watched Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. I thought that movie was going to be all this is going to be, like, I don't know what's going to be. And then you just see Jimmy Stewart punching people. You're like, fuck yeah, this is amazing.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jimmy Stewart, basically anything Jimmy Stewart's in, I'm willing to give a fair shake.
Did you see the trailer of the Jimmy Stewart movie, that biography that come out with KJ Apa, the kid who played Archie?
No.
He can do the voice. I'll give him that.
What do you mean? Who plays
From Riverdale.
Riverdale? Okay.
Yeah. He can do the voice. I'll give him that. He can do the voice.
Oh, that's a great... Oh.
But I think anybody can do the voice. It's like, oh, Betty. Oh, no, Betty.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Leave me alone, Grace Kelly. I'm in the wheelchair here. I don't want to marry you. I want to be a voyeur the rest of my life.
My favorite bit is when Dana Carvey does Jimmy Stewart, and he swears. It's like, oh, fuck, damn it. Oh, you bitch.
That is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an easy impression to do, but a difficult one to master.
That's
and Dana
true.
Carvey certainly has it mastered.
Yeah. One interesting fact about It's a Wonderful Life, turns out when he has that scene where he breaks down in the bar, he's having like a flashback to his war moments, or using the war as his like inspiration to have that scene.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a good way to... Yeah, I would imagine that would be a good way to well up some emotion, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Fantastic.
But watch the regular ones, A Christmas Story, stuff like that. I think that's only 2 though. I try to watch some Christmas specials. I don't know. Try to watch The Snowman, which is like a British TV special they had in like the 80s. Didn't finish it and stuff like that. If you're lucky, MST3K does a movie marathon of MST3K. No, actually, no. I tried to watch Santa Claus, Mystery Science Theater 3000, and all Santa Claus the movie. Or Santa Claus vs. the Martians.
Yeah, I was going to say, they did the Tim Allen movie?
Yeah. They could.
They could, yeah.
They could.
I kind of always thought that one was overrated.
Yeah.
But I only saw it once as a kid, and I don't remember too much. But
I don't think you're the only one, TJ. I think
never
you're fine.
connected
Yeah,
with me.
definitely. What else? I saw One Battle After Another.
Great movie.
It was great.
Didn't we see that together?
Yes, we did, I believe.
Yep.
Benicio del Toro was great.
Yeah.
Sean Penn. Fantastic.
I know. Everybody involved in that.
He just got the
movie was
perfect
fantastic.
I have a take a shit walk, like, all the time. Like, either that or something stuck with my ass. And
That
it's
guy
like, this is
definitely
great.
had something stuck up his ass.
This is great. I want to see it again. I don't know. I heard it was so great. I think I had this problem where every time I watch a movie, people say, "Oh, it's amazing." I expect it to blast me out of the sky, but I think I hyped it up too much in my mind. I'll watch it again and maybe I would like it even more. But I really did like it. It was really great.
It's sad when a movie becomes a victim of its own hype.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
definitely.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. Paul Thomas Anderson, great ensemble cast.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored at all, despite the it's a
That's true.
long runtime, but I don't mind it if it can justify it.
That's
and I
good.
thought it justified
It's also like a good hangout movie and a good, this drama and insane
it. And a
movie.
low key Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's true.
You
The
know?
Christmas Adventure Club,
Yeah.
right? The Christmas Adventure Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hail Santa.
Hail Santa. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I will not forget
Fucking-
that.
yeah.
I love a good villain and a good evil society.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah. Like, I gotta be in the Christmas Society.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
that was
God.
a good villain motivation.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what else I watched. Oh yeah, I watched a bunch of sad dramedies. Let's see, I watched a movie called You Can Count on Me, starring Mark Ruffalo and what's her name, Laura Linney.
Oh,
Fantastic movie about a brother and sister who are grown up. The sister's a single mom now. The parents died in a car accident when they were little, and the brother's very doesn't really have a life. Just goes where the flow takes him, and how their dynamic is. And Mark Ruffalo, you can definitely tell he's kind of an annoying guy, but has some kind of charm to him. So you can tell
the character.
Yeah, the character.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell he's very immature, but there's a reason why he's immature and stuff like that. You can
Sure.
never tell that the character. So is Laura Linney in some ways. She sleeps with the boss, who's married and stuff like that. You can tell they're both kind of just messed up from the situation, and they're both dealing with it in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely check it out. It's actually really good.
Sounds like a good showcase for two fine actors.
It really was. Yeah, I think it was one of Mark Ruffalo's early breakout roles. Because he did that. I think he did All the Beautiful Girls. I think that was in that one too. I'm not sure, but I think it was definitely early Mark Ruffalo. It's 2002. I'm not sure what exactly role broke him, but yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither.
It's good.
This could have been it. I am not sure. Because 2004, he was in Collateral, the Michael Mann movie, which was awesome. Incredible Hulk, he wasn't that until 2010?
He wasn't until the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, so... I don't
Yeah,
know.
so
I don't really know
2010
what
as well.
really launched Mark Ruffalo's career and stuff like that. I don't
He
know.
just kind of slowly came to the surface.
Yeah.
And just never went back underwater.
Yeah, that's
Good
true.
for him.
Yeah. I watched Pieces of April, Patricia Clarkson and Katie Holmes. It was really great. It's just a warm story about this daughter who she messed up her life, and she has complications with her family, with her mother. She has complications, and the mother has complications. She has complications with her mother, and her mother has complications with her. Basically, she says she's like the first pancake, the one you screw up. And that's their relationship.
Oh,
Both have their own faults and stuff, but the mother's dying, and they're now going to Katie Holmes' apartment in the city to celebrate Thanksgiving together for the last time, probably. And yeah, so it's kind of sweet, it's kind of sad at the same time, but
Yeah.
it's very heartwarming at the same time. And Patricia Clarkson gives an amazing performance in it. I love it.
I would expect nothing
She
less.
is great, but also Sean Hayes is in it, Derek Luke, a lot of people are in it that you may know from The Newsroom, and actually Aaron Sorkin, Oliver Platt's in that too. Yeah, wow, a lot of Aaron Sorkin's in that. Insane. I also watched a movie called Kicking and Screaming, not the Will Ferrell one.
Not the Will Ferrell and Robert Duvall soccer comedy.
Yeah, and Mike Ditka.
With Mike Ditka.
He was a main character.
He calls the foreign kid Bing Bong. That movie is like a cult favorite among my cousins and brother and I because I feel like nobody else remembers it.
Well,
Except you. I'm
if you're a
glad
kid
you
in
do.
2005, you definitely saw it. So
Yeah, we saw it in theaters.
Yeah, same, I think. It's the 1995 Noah Baumbach film, his first film. Definitely, it's about a group of white guys who just graduated college and don't know what to do with their lives. Like the millionth one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely tell like that's what he was going for.
Daring today, aren't we?
Yeah, no, daring today. Yeah. There's some laughs in it. I can tell there's some pretentiousness in there, but I don't know. The story kind of works. It starts off not the best, but towards the end it gets a little bit better. But I also watched that. But the weirdest movie I watched, TJ, was a little movie called Meet Me in St. Louis.
Okay.
If you don't know this movie, it's a Judy Garland film. It's about... I have no idea what it's about. I got back into Letterboxd in my Letterboxd review of that movie. It's like, what the fuck is happening in this movie? So, basically, Judy Garland lives with her family in St. Louis, and that's the whole movie.
Oh.
That's it. That's the whole movie. They try to date the neighbors, I think, and then the seasons pass. Halloween, it turns out Halloween, it's set in 1903, St. Louis. So Halloween back then was fucking crazy. Kids back then were dressed like homeless people, I guess, or like something. They were dressed in like old Victorian clothes or like old ratty clothes, and the face would be like long noses and stuff and be witches. I don't know. One guy was definitely wearing his mom's like coat and like an old hat. I definitely tell you that. But they would go up to, they would give the kids bags of flour, and they would go door to like any neighbor they can think of, and just throw flour in their face and say, "I hate you," and then run away.
Wow.
It was crazy. And then they started a fire pit. It wasn't like a small fire. They got old boards and stuff and just started a fire pit out of nowhere. This has nothing to do with the plot of the movie. It's just like the season passed on and it's now autumn and we're gonna show you what happened. And I was like, this is weird. Why is this happening right now? And it's basically the whole movie is just them trying to get married. That's it. Her and her sister. That's it. So basically, there are two good songs in the whole movie. All the other songs I do not know about. Clank, Clank, Clank with the Trolley, a classic one, which I heard a remix recently, and it's banging. Go check it out if you can find it. It's has a hyper pop beat to it. It's actually really great. And also, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is a great one of the best Christmas songs ever recorded. And that's it. And all the rest is the only drama in the whole movie is they're gonna move to New York, and that's it. And that's it. That's the only drama, and it doesn't happen at all.
All right.
That's the whole movie. I was like, what the fuck's going on this whole time?
Sounds very, I don't know, is avant-garde the word?
I generally think they just found a play or a script for a movie, and it's like, Judy Garland, we need you to sing and dance in this. Can you do it? And yes. Because they're probably full of pills and just pushed her out there, but yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So definitely not the best Judy Garland movie. It's just a nothing ball with two good songs. It's like Frozen, but Frozen's a little bit better. So yeah.
What a comparison.
Yeah. Definitely. Just a strange film.
What was it called again?
Meet Me in St. Louis. By the way, everybody's in St. Louis, so you're not meeting anybody. If you say Meet Me in St. Louis, I expect you to be I'm going from here to St. Louis. If you're already in St. Louis, you're not meeting anyone like that, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So the title makes no sense.
I wish you.
If they lived in New York and be like, "We're going to St. Louis," and I'm like, "Yes, that's meeting."
I wish we would have seen this before we went to St. Louis for that Lions.
That's true.
On our way to Kansas City.
That's true. Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like this is. I just looked it up. So this is 44. I think this was back when studios would just churn out tons of fucking movies on the cheap, and they would earmark just one for the big prestige movie. So they had I don't know offhand what year Wizard of Oz was, but they would make
1938, I think.
Yeah, I think it was late 30s.
Yeah.
They'd make one of those, and for every one of those, they'd make a dozen. Meet Me in St.
Well,
Louis.
they put a lot of fucking effort in this film. The costume designs are amazing. The sets are amazing. It's they really put a lot.
So
they put a lot of fucking effort in this.
It's not just a okay. It wasn't just a quick.
Yeah, but everything else, it's just this plot and the story and the jokes. It doesn't work. They're all a bunch of weirdos. There's a little kid who claimed that the neighbor kid who Judy Garland has a crush on punched her in the face or something. I don't know. And it turned out he didn't punch her in the face, and it was just whole thing. It was just, it was just weird. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why? These people don't have problems. My favorite part of the whole movie, they have a maid. They live in a big house. They live in a nice community. And then they say, we'll move, when the husband announced the moving to New York to, like, oh, the little girl's like, "Oh, we gonna live in a house?" Like, no, only rich people live in houses in New York. We're gonna live in a tenant. I'm like, you have a maid. You are fine. Your dad's a lawyer.
Check your privilege.
You're gonna get a house. Relax.
No shit. Yeah. Check your privilege, young lady.
I don't care if it's 1903. You'll be fine.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I guess everything's relative, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
At least you expand your horizons there a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got, I was in the best mood, so I was like, let's just watch a fucking show, a musical.
All I know about, the only thing I know from that, aside from the Christmas song, is that trolley song being sung by Martin on The Simpsons. He gets like 2 lines in before Nelson punches him in the gut.
I think I remember that.
So all I know, it's when he's trying out to be Mr. Burns' heir.
Yeah.
Burns gives extra points to Nelson for stopping him. That's great. That's all I know, though.
Yeah.
But I'll add it to the list.
Yeah. And the other thing I watched was a British crime TV show. No, sorry, a Scottish crime TV show from the 90s called Hamish Macbeth.
Wow.
Yeah. It stars the guy from The Full Monty. And also, you ever seen Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's Myrtle? What's her name? Myrtle.
Oh, gosh. She's like older than she looked, too.
Yeah, her name's like
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle. She was in that show also. That's how she got started. Yeah, it's about a small town like constable in like the small Scotland Highlands and stuff like that. It's just about him being a cop in small towns. The crazy people they deal with every time. It's actually really good, especially light. Has some good drama, some good jokes and stuff like that. I liked it. So, a little comfort watch if you ever get in. Yeah.
Okay.
It's free on Tubi. So yeah.
I remember always seeing like back when DVD box sets were big. I remember like the local Best Buy or Barnes and Noble for some reason would always have like the British sitcoms, and I always was like intrigued. Like I'm sure I can find them now, but like The Vicar of Dibley. I just want to watch a show called The Vicar.
You can watch that on Tubi.
I bet it's probably is it? I bet it is.
I don't know. I didn't really.
Tubi's got everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was the biggest fan of it. It didn't really catch my eye, but you can watch like Father Ted. It's like one of the funniest TV shows of all time.
I'd love to watch Father Ted.
You
I
can
gotta
watch
watch that John Cleese one. I mean, that's earlier.
Yeah, you can watch Blackadder.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a whole subsect of media that I've missed, and what I appreciate about them too is those British shows, they don't overstay their welcome.
No.
They know how long they need to be around. They're there and then they're gone. Like I liked Spaced, that Simon Pegg
Spaced.
show.
I watched that. I watched all Red Dwarf. I
didn't watch Red Dwarf. I need to watch it. But I really liked The British Office. That was good. Obviously influential. I liked the IT Crowd.
Yeah.
I never saw the American one, but I love the British one.
Yeah, don't watch the American pilots.
And again, And again, like, what were they? 4-episode seasons? 6-episode seasons?
Yeah, something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No overstaying your welcome.
Yeah. You know what TV show we gotta watch? We gotta watch Bottoms.
Bottoms.
Yeah. It's by the guys who made The Young Ones. The famous people. Yeah, it's really insane and hilarious. So yeah, we gotta watch Bottoms.
All right.
Okay, so that's
TJ. List as well.
Yeah. So TJ, that's like all my stuff I've watched. What have you done lately?
Not a goddamn thing, it seems like. Jeez.
Yeah.
I've been reading more, so
that's good.
More than watching things, admittedly.
Yeah.
Christmas time, I only actually watched. My gosh, excuse me. Christmas Vacation while I wrapped gifts.
Yeah.
It's only because it's like just background noise at this point.
Yeah.
God dang. I did see Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think last time we recorded, I talked about how I took my cousins to see Halloween, the original Halloween, because it's a watershed film moment for horror movies, and they thought it was just the most boring goddamn thing in the world. We went to see Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and this time it was all them, me, my parents even went, their parents went.
Wow.
It was like a big family thing at the local theater. They played it obviously for Thanksgiving, and packed audience.
Yeah.
A smaller theater, but it was packed.
Yeah.
People uproariously laughing the whole time. It's a top 5 comedy of mine.
Yeah.
I love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I love John Hughes movies. I love John Candy, Steve Martin. There's such a perfect comedy, duo. And I told him going into it. I said, I don't know how you'll feel about it. It's a top 5 of mine. Audience is going uproarious the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm just, at the end of the movie, I'm just in a great mood. Has the happy ending. I turn to them and they're like, it was okay, I guess. One cousin goes, texts later in our family group chat, the theater kept erupting in laughter every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it. And it's like, then that's a you problem. You
Yeah.
have to admit, like, these are SpongeBob kids. And I'm not trying to make fun of SpongeBob kids because I liked SpongeBob. I thought those
Yeah, but those are like
seasons
later
were
SpongeBob kids, not like
exactly.
the early SpongeBob
That's
kids.
exactly right.
Yeah.
These are the ones that kept watching after the show went off.
Yeah, after Steve Helberg left, after like 3 seasons,
Yeah.
after the first movie, then it's like
that's when I was done watching. For the most part, I was I'm 35 now, so that's appropriate. But I have to remind myself that like they just don't have the same sense of humor, and that's okay. It's just God, it makes me sad because that movie makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Show them the 3-hour cut. No, like you're really happy about
I would
that.
love to. I still haven't seen it. I know that they released the. They found the Hughes family gave the Paramount or whomever the permission to print that on Blu-ray, and I've been meaning to get it.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta get that, and we'll watch it.
Definitely.
But aside from that, not watching a whole lot. I have started on Tubi the Critic cartoon show.
Oh, I love the
and
Critic.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, I like it. I think I'm like only 6, 7 episodes.
It stinks.
But yeah, it stinks. It's.
I love his father. It's so great.
His father's good. He's just like aloof. And
he's a loon.
Yeah.
He's just the old guy.
100%.
Yeah.
His boss, played by Charles Napier.
Yeah.
Which I just thought was interesting. It's a good cast. It's a good premise, and I know that it failed in retrospect, and I know Matt Groening hated promoting it on The Simpsons, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I like John Lovitz, and I think it's a good character for him.
Yeah.
Aside from that, like I said, I've been reading. I finally finished Children of Dune. You cut 50 pages out of that book, and I think it's fantastic.
Oh.
I have reached the point. The last act of that book is where the series really starts to just go apeshit, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. I did think the ending was phenomenal. I did take a brief detour to read a book that was recommended to me by a friend. It's called Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. This was from 2017. Barack Obama listed it as one of his favorite books of that year, and I think a production company that he or his family has ownership in is adapting it somehow. But it's about these two young adults, one boy, one man, one woman, who live in a war-torn country. They don't tell you which one. Countries aren't really established, or it's not clarified. But one day they find that people start finding that various doors randomly become portals to different parts of the world. So basically, they're running away from home to get away from the violence, and each home they find, they kind of find that as more and more people come through that door, the people that were there natively start being hostile to them. It's obviously a big allegory about immigration, but it's a really good read. Exit West, I do recommend it. I read it in 2 sittings, and I'm a slow reader. It moves quick. His prose is very, very straightforward. I liked it. And once I finished that, I started reading book 3 in the Hyperion series by Dan Simmons. This one's called Endymion. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. I read the first 2 Hyperion books last year. I think I talked about them a little here. I'm really liking this one a lot so far.
That's good.
But aside from that, just holiday stuff.
Yeah.
I'm doing a dry January until our annual Friends Beerio Cart thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Trying to give my liver a little rest after a busy holiday season for it. It's been good. Life's been great. I got no complaints. I don't have many movies to talk about, and I feel bad for that.
Yeah.
But I do have one to talk about here.
Oh, yes.
I know, right?
That's true.
But that's all I got. So if you'll indulge me, then we will now take that exit ramp as we leave the Banter Zone.
This is great. I love it. This is
talk about a book with an allegory about immigration.
This is great. I think it's one of the best ideas we ever had. I really do. Oh my God. Okay, TJ. So let's get into our film this week. And this film this week is The Two Jakes. Released in 1990, directed by Jack Nicholson. Going South and Drive, he said. The 2 movies he directed, the other 2 ones. Robert Town, Chinatown, Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. Jack Nicholson stars in it, 5 Easy Pieces, and The Little Shops of Horrors, the original.
Did you know that Robert Town wanted to name the first Chinatown? He wanted to name it after himself, and then they said, this makes no sense. Why don't we call it Chinatown? There's an actual Chinatown there.
So he wanted the movie to be called Robert Town?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, so the two Jakes. Have you seen Chinatown, by the way?
Yes, I watched it in a film class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping that you hadn't seen it. Just because it would have been so funny to hear you review that without having seen it. I've spoken at length about how I love the original Chinatown. I think it's phenomenal.
it's one of the, top...
I thought you said you'd seen it. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
It's God.
It's up there in film history. It's like one of those films, like Wizard of Oz, Chinatown.
To me, it's a 10
Citizen
out of
Kane,
10. It takes a concept of the concept of municipally mismanaged water.
Yeah.
Corruption, things like, and it just makes this really interesting noir about it. And I think it's such a monumental movie in terms of noir, in terms of furthering Jack Nicholson's career, obviously, and just it's legendary, right? Yeah. So I think I lived most of my life not knowing that there was a sequel to this.
Yeah, I think everybody else did too. This is one of those movies that people don't know they have a sequel. Like the Big Picture Show, the Last Picture Show, sorry, has a sequel called Texasville, released in the 1990s also. People forget about that. It's basically, a lot of films have sequels to them we don't know about. Like, I don't know, A Christmas Story has a...
That's right.
Unofficial sequel, Christmas Story 2. And I think it has a summer movie where it's about them being in the summer house.
Yes. And now it's got the new one that HBO Max did a couple years ago.
Yeah. So in this movie is Harvey Keitel, Meg Tilly, Madeline Stowe, Eli Wallach, Ruben Blades, Frederick Forrest, David Keith, and Richard Farnsworth.
That's right.
Yeah. Great cast. But TJ, this cast has to do something. It needs to have a story and a plot. TJ, what's this movie about?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Mo. Set in 1948 Los Angeles, over a decade after the events of Chinatown, seasoned private investigator J.J. Jake Geddes is hired by real estate developer Julius Jake Berman, a client also named Jake, to investigate his wife Kitty for adultery. Geddes, who has since expanded his practice, sets up an adjacent room to record the encounter between Kitty and her lover, who is revealed to be Berman's business partner, Mark Bodine. Sting quickly devolves into violence when Berman, ignoring Geddes' instructions, bursts into the room and fatally shoots Bodine. The sudden murder, captured entirely on Geddes' wire recording, immediately places the private investigator under scrutiny for possible complicity by the police, led by his old acquaintance, Captain Lou Escobar. Berman, oddly unconcerned with his impending murder charge, becomes fixated on retrieving the wire recording, as do his attorney, Cotton Weinberger, and local mobster Mickey Nice, who has undisclosed business ties to Berman's development in the San Fernando Valley. Geddes, still reeling from the past, focuses his investigation not on proving Berman's guilt or innocence, but on the mineral rights of the land being developed, which are prone to earthquakes and gas explosions, one of which nearly kills him in a model home. Through his inquiries and a brief affair with Lillian Bodine, the victim's angry widow, Geddes discovers that the property is being secretly drilled for oil by ruthless tycoon Earl Raleigh. The paper trail for the mineral rights leads Geddes to a discovery that draws the current case inexorably close back to his past. The rights are owned by Catherine Mulray, the daughter of Evelyn Mulray and Noah Cross, who was also her grandfather. After confronting Kitty, Geddes uncovers the truth. Kitty is Catherine Mulray, who has inherited the entirety of Noah Cross's assets following his death. This knowledge compels Geddes to protect her, mirroring his past, but he then discovers that Berman is terminally ill with cancer, a secret he kept to ensure Kitty's financial security. Furthermore, Geddes deduces that Berman and Kitty likely orchestrated the initial meeting to murder Bodine, allowing them to secure the partnership's assets. Faced with a moral quandary, expose the woman he feels honor-bound to protect or violate the law, Geddes chooses the latter. He edits the wire recording to omit Kitty's name and alter the narrative to suggest Bodine's death was not premeditated. At the inquest, the charges against Berman are dropped. Unaware that the model home is filling with natural gas later on, and realizing Gittes knows the full extent of his illness and deceit, Berman asks to be left alone to have one more smoke. As Gittes drives away, the house explodes, leaving no remains, and Kitty inherits a substantial sum. The film concludes with Kitty attempting a romantic gesture toward Gittes, which he somberly rejects, asserting to her that the past never truly leaves us. In the end, no hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. Of course, I don't remember that. So that's hopefully you did. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Yes.
But when was the last time you watched it?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Since we initially scheduled.
Yeah, since we initially scheduled this. Fortunately, some things came up and we had to reschedule.
Yeah.
But I think you got it right. So I think we should, I guess, go through kind of the history of this movie a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. And I don't mean to sound when you get into mineral rights, I think that there's a good story to tell there. And I think that there's a good story here. But we just did this in the last movie.
That's true.
We just did this.
Yeah.
There was a little more to it. There was the whole Noah Cross mystery with John Huston's character.
Yeah.
And just, what's the family secret here. And
Yeah.
a lot more intrigue that way. What I loved about the first Chinatown is that it's this really, gripping story of just clearly something's trying to be covered up by somebody with power, and you see it through the eyes of this private investigator. And at the end, the whole conceit is, listen, this is beyond your scope. Do not get involved with this. It's Chinatown, Jake. Stay out of it. You can't win this. You're too small. It's a sad ending, but it's life.
And that's noir. Noir is always a sad ending. There's no happiness. Yeah,
100%. This one, it kind of takes the... It's a somewhat similar approach, but now he's like a superhero. This guy is like...
Yeah, he's
going up against the mobsters.
He's a war hero, I guess, even though in the film it seems like he's like 35, but in Chinatown...
Well, remember, everyone was
and
chain smoking, so they all looked a lot older.
And 16 years later, he looks 75.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah,
I guess he was like, I don't know. How old was he supposed to be in Chinatown? Like 24 or something? I don't know.
I have
Even
no
at 24,
idea.
I don't think he would have been drafted or volunteered. I don't know.
People were built differently.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that was a war worth fighting.
Yeah.
Right? Again, I just think that where a major strength of the first one is you get so tantalizingly close. And it does fill in the blanks, but he gets so tantalizingly close to saving her, to being the hero, and the film completely denies you that satisfaction because that's not reality, and it's not noir. To your point too, this one I think makes him too much of that hero.
Yeah,
and I also think, look at the Knives Out movies.
Yeah,
I like the first Knives Out quite. I like them both. I haven't seen the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you have Benoit Blanc, but the stories have no connectivity.
Yeah.
I think I would have preferred that, to be honest with you.
Okay. Do you think it would have been better if they didn't connect it to the first movie at all?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, well, you could have...
I don't know. Because, that's what The Onion's about. It's Chinatown, bad shit's going to happen. We shouldn't find out that Kitty is, the girl who got taken by the uncle. We all thought, terrible things going to happen, and we don't... Now we know... I guess terrible things did happen or didn't happen, and then she went. I don't know.
You're right.
Exactly what happened.
I guess my problem isn't so much that Kitty and Mulray and that it does tie back to the.
I did find it weird she tried to start a relationship with Mulray because even though he's 20 years older than her, probably, and also.
Think about how she was raised, though.
Yeah.
Your grandfather is your father.
Yeah, but didn't she not get raised by her grandfather? Didn't he try? Didn't Mulray try to stop him or something, and it worked or something like that? Wasn't that in the movie?
Well, no, she dies at the end of Chinatown, remember? She tries to keep the...
No, she dies. Not Meg Tilly's character doesn't die.
No. Meg Tilly is Faye Dunaway's daughter, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She was in the car with her mom when her mom got gunned down.
Yeah.
And at the end of Chinatown, Noah Cross, her grandfather and father, is taking her back into his custody.
Yeah, but don't they explain in this movie that... The two Jakes she didn't live with her grandfather at all.
They may have. My whole point is to see all that as a child, and to then know your lineage. I think that might mess somebody up, and I think that as misplaced as, and I think that's kind of the point, is that her advance on him at the end is a complete misstep, and he's saying, no, you don't need this right now.
Yeah.
It's like when Audrey Horne makes the move on Dale Cooper in Twin Peaks, and he says, what you need now is a friend.
Or is it possible Jack Nicholson just wanted to kiss Meg Tilly and just like, yeah, we'll just do that?
It's always possible. I mean,
Yeah.
jeez, he's also banging the widow.
Oh God. Okay, we'll get into that scene later, but let's get into like the production and stuff like this. Okay, so this was hell. This took 16 years to make. Originally, let me see if I got this. Produced by Robert Evans, the kids stay in the picture, or human cocaine, or the human reincarnation of cocaine, or something like that. Yeah. Basically, he got the rights to it. And they tried it in 1976 with Nicholson and Hoffman, but that didn't work. Town finished a script in 1984, but he objected. Evans wanted to be in the movie. Bob Evans wanted to be in the movie, but he objected to him being in the movie because in the Jake Berman role.
Okay.
So he wanted to be Harvey Keitel's character.
Oh, okay.
But one, Robert Evans can't act. He was an actor, but there's a reason why he stopped being an actor and became a producer. But Robert Evans produced The Godfather, Chinatown. Basically any one of the biggest hits of the past 50 years in Hollywood. You've seen him. He's probably produced it.
He's a big deal.
He's a big deal, big guy. Yeah. So yeah. Then in 1985, Kelly McGillis, Kathy Moriarty, Dennis Hopper, Joe Pesci, and Harvey Keitel. It was ready to shoot in 1985. The sets were built and everything. But Towns, once again, had a disagreement with Robert Evans because Robert Evans can't act really well. And also he didn't want to get a 1940s haircut because I guess he had like surgical scars or something. It would show them or something. So that didn't happen and they had a falling out. And then so Evans tried to get Dino De Laurentiis, our old friend Dino, who produced The Elephant Man and also Dune, to help finance the movie. That didn't go anywhere. Then Harrison Ford and Roy Scheider were supposed to star in the movie without Nicholson.
Wow.
And also John Huston was supposed to reprise his role in the film, or to star in the film itself, and maybe in a different character role. I have no idea. Then this is the best part. Cannon, the Cannon group, the men who made Superman 4 and all the great movies back in the 80s of basically boobs, women's, and drugs. Yep. That's it. They tried to purchase the rights to the movie. It did not work out. Yeah. And eventually, this movie led to the breakup of the relationship between Nicholson, Towns, and Evans, and they didn't spoke to each other for many years. I think 10 years or something like that. After that, I don't know if they spoke to each other recently or not. I think Evans went into like a mental hospital or something for like 10 years. I have no idea.
Jesus Christ!
I have no idea. I don't really know.
This movie?
I guess it was something. I don't know. I know he did a lot of cocaine, and he.
As was.
I've not seen the kids stay in the picture, but I will watch it one day, and I'll find out what's Robert Evans' deal. But I know he's a crazy dude. He did a bunch of cocaine, and that's about it. So yeah.
Okay.
Also, there was a canceled sequel to this called Getz vs. Getz. Getz vs. Getz. Sorry. Set in 1968 when No Fault Divorce went into effect in California. Obviously, it didn't happen because this movie did not do well. But yeah, so that's the production history of this movie. So TJ, okay, do you think this movie should have been made?
That's funny that you say that because I had two questions regarding sequels like this, and the first one is: was this necessary? No.
Was Chinatown based off a book or something, or a series of books?
It may have been. Let me do a little on the research.
Because if it was, then that would make sense. But if not, I would understand. It was 1974. Well, I'm not going to say it was 1974, but it was a huge hit, Chinatown. Huge hit. Oscar nominated, everything. Made a bunch of money at the box office, probably.
No, it was not based on a book. It was loosely inspired by the California water wars of the early 20th century.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, but I understand why they wanted to make a sequel. I mean, it was hot commodity. It was considered one of the best films of all time.
Yeah.
Nominated for Oscars, a lot of money. It's like, let's just make a second one.
Yeah, I get it.
The Hollywood system doesn't change. It just increases more and more. So... Yeah, but
it could have worked.
Yeah, it could have worked, but it took way too long. Yeah. The guys aged dramatically, so this is supposed to be like 10 years after. It looks like 20 years for Jack. It definitely looks like almost 20 years for Jack Nicholson.
Oh, yeah. He's still youthful-ish in Chinatown.
Yeah, it's true. He was like in his 30s, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
still makes it weird that he was a war hero. He's probably like 35, and he was like, I'm a war hero. I'm like... Is that 35-year-olds enlisting the army? I thought they only take like young men.
Again, I believe you were bombarded by smoke. You couldn't go to the doctor's office without being bombarded by smoke. It just leathered your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nicholson was born in 1937, so in the original Chinatown he would have been Oh my gosh.
1972 that was released?
74. So he would have been pushing 40.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
So he was like almost 60 when the Two Jakes came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring Chicken.
Spring Chicken, yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's get into one of the main problems in the movie.
Did you say that? Hold on. Did you say that? Did this movie justify its existence, or was this necessary? Do you think?
No.
Okay, I just want to.
No.
Make sure.
Of course, like I don't think a lot of sequels are necessary.
I agree.
All sequels are basically just to make more money. Yeah. That's it, right? That's why the Halloween has like 20 of them. That's why every horror movie franchise has so many. Because one, easy to make. Some sequels are easy to make. Some are not. And two, they make a lot of money. Such as superhero movies right now. Basically, Hollywood has not changed at all in the past 100 years. Yeah. They see a movie that does successful, they make another one, the same movie, same formula until it stops. Unfortunately, now the sequels are not stopping because they still make a shit ton of money. But now there's only one type of sequel, and that's a superhero sequel, and that's the only one that kind of makes money. So, you know.
The Two Jakes will return.
The Two Jakes will
Avengers
return.
Doomsday.
Yeah. Yeah, so this movie need to exist? No, it did not. I don't know why they just kept it going. I guess they really wanted to work together. Because I think, let's see, Jack Nicholson's 80s run. We had Terms of Endearment, Witches of Eastwick. He was in Broadcast News for a small cameo. A movie people love. I did not love it that much. I don't know. I found it was weird. I felt it was just like one of those, you know, it was like, it's like The Big Chill. So it's like, oh my god, we grew up in the 60s and now we're the 80s and now we gotta live. I don't know. I gotta rewatch it again. Maybe if we watch it, I'll love it. But, you know, I didn't really like Broadcast News. But he was in Broadcast News in a small cameo. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else? he was in The Batman.
Yeah, that's what ended the 80s.
Yeah, ended the 80s. He was in Batman.
He started the 80s with The Shining.
Yeah.
And ended it with
Batman.
And I mean, really,
so basically, he's still one of the biggest stars in the universe.
And rightfully so. To be clear, I love Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I think Jack Nicholson's one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah.
I love him in anything I've seen him in. And I certainly don't think that he's bad in this. I actually don't. I don't think this is a bad movie per se. It's just I'm never gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
I'll save it for final thoughts. I'm sorry to derail.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think so let's get into the first problem I have with the movie. I think it's because it's directed by Jack Nicholson. Because this movie is just I'm Jack Nicholson. I'm cool. I'm gonna do a bunch of cool shit and be the hero.
Yeah.
And it takes away one from what the movie is originally supposed to be, which is noir, which means no happy ending. There was a happy ending to this movie. I even though he blew up, but it wasn't like...
He did it with agency, though.
He did it with agency, yeah.
It was his own decision, and either way, he knew he was going to die.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
The original Chinatown is so tragic.
Yeah.
And that is the essence of the noir.
Yeah.
This one is everybody ends up being a good guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Which I don't know if Jack Nicholson's character is a good guy.
No, but they frame him as that hero or... Yeah, I mean, like Meg Tilly, even being an adulteress, she was doing it with her husband's concurrence. They were in on it. You know what I mean? Like,
you know,
nobody's good, but everybody is succeeding. How about that?
Yeah,
everybody's succeeding and looking competent.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like the voiceover. I think the voiceover in the trailer is way better than the movie. Cause I'm like, why is this voiceover here? It has nothing.
Didn't even see the trailer. Anyway.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. So it's like I gotta remember this movie, so I watched the trailer. I'm like. None of this stuff in the movie he's talking about happens. Like he doesn't brag. Like in the movie, it tells you the flaws in the movie. He's bragging like my business is doing well. I'm in a country club now, and I was like, nobody wants to see how cool you are, Jack Nicholson. I get it. You're more successful than ever. Okay, you win Batman. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Favorite line? Thank you. Fuck you. That was
good. I did like that.
Yeah. I said the movie's really wet.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
This movie's it is kind of wet, but it's also too polished.
Yeah.
The original Chinatown looks so like dusty.
Yeah, it definitely looks more Hollywood
smoky.
than
It looks smoky. How about that?
It looks more Hollywood than the first one. I don't want to see Jack Nicholson fuck Madeline Stowe.
I don't either.
Especially the way they fucked. It was just so disgusting.
There was no need for that.
No, it was just he just wanted to have sex with Madeline Stowe, and he just did that scene.
Yeah, I guess maybe
it's
that was
just like
to set up his character growth at the end when he tells Mulray, "No, you don't want this."
The thing is, though, he could have just like said stop, but no, we actually did see him like insert his dick into.
I assumed that he
butt.
would.
So
I was
yeah,
very, very surprised.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I don't want to see that. So that's like the main issue. Jack Nicholson's like, I'm cool. I'm gonna do cool shit this whole movie, and that's it. Like when he exploded and he did a flip in the air, and was that when they did the spinning screen effect?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's when I wrote DJ spin that shit.
Yeah, it's too Hollywood.
It's too Hollywood. It's too flashy. It's too like I'm Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson has a history in production and stuff like that. Like
yeah, for sure.
He did. I think he did. I don't know. He didn't direct Head, but he wrote Head, the Monkees movie. He directed 2 movies, as I said before.
Didn't he do The Trip, that like psychedelic movie in the 60s?
Maybe, yeah. He may have
before
done The
he
Trip.
was big. I think
before
he
was
like, wrote
big.
that. Or
he did 2 movies called Going South, which I've seen the trailer for, which I heard it's an okay movie. It's for Vinegar Syndrome. If you don't know what Vinegar Syndrome is, it's like Criterion, but for shitty movies.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we released that, and also did Drive. He said, I don't know what that is, but those are the only 2 movies he had other directed. I don't know. Well, it's kind of like a step down because you had Roman Polanski, even though he sucks, but considered one of the best filmmakers.
Yeah.
Of any generation.
Just have to go out of country to.
Yeah, it's got to go out of country to film. But yeah. But like Roman Polanski at the height of his powers, and you just get you go down to Jack Nicholson, who is very talented in his own right in acting and stuff like that. But like this one, I don't think he cared that much. He just came off of Batman. He was the biggest movie star of all time. He has money. Well, he has money before, but now he has major money now because I believe he still gets some of the royalty from Batman. So.
I'm sure it started as a passion project, and then the development hell just put such a damper on it. But you still want to see it through.
I'm pretty sure he just said fuck it and was just like, I'm just gonna make whatever I want. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Madeline Stowe, what was her character? What was
she was the widow of the Bodine guy.
Yeah, but was she like a nymphomaniac or something? Is she like?
I don't remember them hinting at that because like she was cheated on by her husband.
Yeah,
she wasn't the one.
Am I thinking nymphomaniac means you keep on having sex?
Nymphomaniac is you compulsively have sex without like feeling.
Okay,
so to speak. Like it's just like
but I feel like I just feel sad for her when I saw that.
Oh,
scene.
I felt sad for her too.
Oh God, you had to.
Take 60-year-old Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Playing a 30-year-old or whatever.
Yeah, and you got to just his hand shove up a backside and stuff like that. It was not good. I don't remember any of that in the first Chinatown. If it was very in Chinatown
wasn't James Bond.
Yeah,
is this like? God, is this a vanity project?
I think it is. I think
that's such a shame.
Because I think like the main problem was each person wanted control. I guess Robert Evans wanted to be in it. Mm-hmm. He wasn't. Robert Towne, I guess, had a lot of control because Robert Towne wrote a lot of movies. He wrote Chinatown, but also many other great hits. I really want to see he wrote the 80 Tarzan movie. I really want to see that. So.
Oh, the one by Bo Derek's?
Yeah.
Sleazebag
The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes.
We should do that one of these seasons.
Sorry,
what's his name?
Is Robert Towne. So Great Stroke.
Robert Towne, yeah.
The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. That's like his worst hit. But he has directed tons of films. Ones I can't really think of right now because I didn't do great research for this. But, okay, so Robert Towne, accomplished in his own right. He had power in this movie because he's a huge screenwriter.
Oh, yeah.
He did Chinatown, of course. He did The Last Detail, Shampoo, Days of Thunder, The Firm. He wrote 2 installments of the Mission Impossible franchise. Tequila Sunrise. It's just like he's a major Hollywood screenwriter. So he has that power. And then you have Jack Nicholson, the biggest star in the world in the 80s. Jeez, had so much power because he was in so many hits and stuff like that. He already had so much power in the 70s because he had so much cachet back then. So
this was the perfect storm of egos.
Yeah.
Producers, directors, actors, absolutely.
Yeah, writers is just like, so
that's exactly what happened here.
Yeah, and then that's why it took so long but in the production history, they just kept on fighting each other and they just kept on having fallouts until I don't know what happened to cause it to be done, but they did it. So
good for them, I guess. I mean, I'll kind of just spoil it here. I don't think this is a bad movie. It's just I get almost more irritated by movies that are mediocre.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is definitely a mediocre movie.
Yeah, 100%. This is a Sunday afternoon on cable. It's on AMC for some reason. Yeah. That's what this movie is to me.
Yeah, there's a reason why nobody has heard of this movie until we do it. So it's just like
nobody talks about it.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's just like you wait 16 years to make a movie.
Just watch Chinatown.
Just watch Chinatown, yeah.
Can I just really quickly say,
yeah,
Roman Polanski is like that asshole person at work that you hate when they make a good point.
Yeah.
Because Roman Polanski is a fucking dirtbag, but he's a good director.
Yeah, true.
It sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That's all I'll say, though.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I'm like, we've been talking about this movie for 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm worn down by it.
I know. I'm so worn down.
I was worn down watching the damn thing.
Oh, yeah. It was
it's
just...
like, it's just...
It's 2 hours and 15 minutes, and you can feel it. Like, you know,
100%.
We complain about, like, we say, like, oh, like, long movies, who cares, and stuff like that. But we don't care if we like the movie. We care if we do care if we don't like the movie, and it feels like they're just doing this to expand time, you know? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of weird scenes in this, like, when he's at the gay club. You know, if you can tell it was like a nightclub for gay gentlemen back in like the 40s and stuff like that, and he's just there. You
could have absolutely cut that whole subplot with the gangster that Mickey Nice, his name was, who was.
I did like the grenade scene. That was fun. I think that was the problem though, because it was like a action scene. I'm like, Chinatown does not have action scenes. Right. They have scenes where like they're intense and there's like some punching and stuff, but I want to console them like fighting scenes or like scenes that, you know, like exciting. Like I can say the only like something like that was when Jack Nicholson gets cut in the nose.
But even then, it's not filmed like an action movie.
Yeah, it's not. It's like
it's like raw and real. Oh my god,
raw and real. This is not raw and real. This is like
he got his nose cut open.
This is like he's got a bomb and he's got to cover it. You know, he's got to outspot the criminals or something.
They should have had him do exactly what Batman 66 does, holding the bomb over his head.
Yeah,
that would have been pretty funny. At least.
Cool. Let's see.
I know, it's just like
it's just like
what else?
Whatever.
What do you think of Harvey Keitel?
He was good. I don't know. He was just like a guy, I guess. Like everybody else was a person, like not like an extraordinary person besides Jack Nicholson character's Jack Gates. That's it.
Right. I mean,
that's it. Again, it was just like, I'm cool. Watch me do cool stuff, and I'm like, everybody else is just like exposition dump or like women who he wants to kiss or have sex with.
And again, he like Harvey Keitel's character, the second Jake, and the one who hires him initially. You know, again, he commits murder, and the whole crux of the drama here is how is he going to get, you know, why did he do it? Is he going to get, you know, sentenced to death, or what's going to happen here? And again, his story gets wrapped up nice and neatly. No, he did it. He was in on it with his wife the whole time, and he's got cancer. He's going to die anyway, so he's going to go out on his own terms. Everything's just too neatly wrapped up.
That's
he's technically good in this movie, but
again, I think he's just like, I'm reading lines and I'm just
pretty
trying
much
like my most level-headed character. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Harvey Keitel phones it in because it's not true. But when I talked to a couple shows ago about how I'd watched him in Bad Lieutenant, and I was blown away. I thought it was an acting tour de force. Mm-hmm. This was certainly a step back from that. Just probably more direction than anything else. But this is a great cast, and all I can like come away from it saying is like, yeah, they were good.
Yeah,
they're fine. They did the job.
Yeah,
that's what this was, a job.
A job, yeah.
It's just a
vanity project to see Jack Nicholson be cool. That's the case. So the main problems of the film: 1, Jack Nicholson directed it and just made it a vanity project for him to be cool. 2, gets away from being a noir itself and just wraps up everything very nice and neatly. 3, weird directing choices and looks too Hollywood, looks too neat. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything.
4, everybody is like accomplishes what they're setting out to do.
Yeah. 5, bad voiceover, not needed. Mm-hmm. I put David Keith 1 star, but I think I'm confusing with Keith David.
Yes, it's not Keith David, that's for sure. I know. I always forget that I think David Keith was the cop that was giving him a hard time.
Okay. Because if Keith David was in this film, then it'd be another star. But since he's not in this film, I take away a star now.
Yeah, as well you should.
Yeah, definitely.
As well you should.
Tom Waits was in this movie for like a second.
I noticed that, actually, yes.
It's like, holy shit, Tom Waits.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about the cop. Oh my god, remember when... The most Jack Nicholson's like I'm a badass moment is when he threatens the cop and the cop pisses himself.
Yeah, that's right.
What the fuck was that scene? What was that?
I'm glad you remembered that because I completely forgot about it.
Forgot about it. He's just like this young cop hates Jack Nicholson for some reason. Hates Jake Gates for some reason, or Jake hates Gates for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's like
because he took his woman.
Took his woman or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. The wife. We forgot about the wife.
Yeah.
There's a wife in this story. Jack Nicholson's character, Jake Gates, whatever, is married. Yeah. We see her in 2 scenes. She's supposed to be like this, like big part of the story. We don't know the actress who played her. She's not a big part of the story at all. I don't know why she was in the whole movie.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here thinking, yes, she was like Patrick Bateman's girlfriend that he wants nothing to do with. That's right. Who the fuck was she?
I don't know. But
folks,
for some reason...
Oh, God. If you ever host a podcast, make sure you remember the movie because, like, it's been a while. And
for some reason, she's in the movie. We don't know why she's a plotline in the movie.
Was it Gladys? Rebecca Broussard?
Maybe.
It might have been.
Yeah, I think so. I think her name was Gladys.
Jesus Christ.
But for some reason, like, she in the very beginning, she's, like, an important integral part because she's like, I have a wife. I shouldn't cheat on her. Then he cheats on her. And then, I don't know. And then
he's literally doing the shit that they would do in James Bond movies.
Yeah,
you have the girl in the opening, the girl in the middle, and the girl in the end.
Then the wife leaves him, and it's like supposed to be this emotional scene. And it's like, who are you? Who is this woman? Yeah,
how fucking stupid.
Who cares? And then we'll get back to the cop. So they finally have this confrontation. I think Jack Nicholson punches him in the face first, and then grabs his gun and puts it in his mouth, and is like. Like, you fucking do something. And he just pisses himself as the ultimate humiliation. As, like, I'm Jack Nicholson. I'm a big, strong boy.
The same character that couldn't climb a fence to get away from a gangster played by Roman Polanski in the first one and gets his nose cut.
Yeah.
Constantly gets his ass kicked and is imperfect. Oh, my God. This talking about this is really just bumming me out a little bit.
God, I completely forgot about that.
I did too.
Oh
I've forgotten about so much of this. And really, sorry to our listeners. It's been a while since we watched this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've caught on, but this podcast is largely an excuse to get together and talk about shit.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
So forgive us. Can I add really quickly to the banter time? Because I forgot.
Yeah, hold on.
We have to enter the banter zone.
We enter the banter zone.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to take one more side trip into the banter zone. I can't believe I forgot to mention this because now we're talking about we're talking about a swing and a miss at Noir.
Yeah.
I finally got around to watching Double Indemnity.
Oh.
Fucking aces. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. And let me check really quickly while I'm here. I was so impressed by that movie. That is what a noir should be. Those characters, they all justify their existence. Great story. Yes, and I just wanted to confirm it is true. Billy Wilder's Wikipedia picture still has him blinking.
Woo!
If you've not seen Double Indemnity, certainly watch that. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
I really wanted to watch that when we did that season, and I was so mad that you'd seen it. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a quick a detour through the banter zone. We can now leave it.
Okay. Yeah.
Two Jake sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
It just sucks.
It's not good.
It's so mediocre and
sucky. It's like it's like Pizza Hut. Definition of a 2-star movie.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good comparison.
It's good in some ways, and then
I think we've had this comparison before. It's on a technical level, it's competent.
Yeah.
It's a technically well-made, it's a well-made enough movie.
Yeah.
It lacks the pathos.
Yeah.
Right? Or the ethos.
The emotions.
All of it of the original Chinatown and what I like about noir.
Yeah.
Like, look at Farewell, My Lovely.
Yeah.
From a few years before this with Robert Mitchum.
Yeah.
I think it was just oozing with that, and it's not just the time period thing. It's the sheen on it's the photography, the cinematography. Yeah. It's just
it's like shit.
It kind of looks a little
yeah.
But
it's supposed to be grimy. It's a noir story. It's supposed to look bad, be dark, and have sadness. You know, this one is bright, sunny, and has action and has no emotion at all, and has a happy ending. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not tonally consistent with the first. I don't think it justified the existence or its own existence, And the second question I had for unnecessary sequels, and this goes for not just, I'm going to pose this question about this, but like I look at, I recently watched Halloweens 1 and 2 with my cousins.
Yeah.
And Halloween 2 is when John Carpenter needed to get creative. He got drunk and came up with the story of Laurie Strode being Michael Myers' sister.
Yeah.
And, the Halloween series could never escape that until they rebooted. Anyway, does this movie diminish anything about the original?
No.
Okay, good.
Not one
bit.
No,
me neither. First one's still legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you felt the same way. I think sometimes a sequel can kind of like make the first one, look a little worse in hindsight. This I don't think does that, but I just wanted to ask that. Yeah.
I don't know. Can you say anything about the two Jakes? Was it you wish it was called Two Jakes and there was just like a third one? And he's like a little guy, and he just says, "I Columbo" or something like that.
It would have been a little funny if they made a third one called The Three Jakes, and he's just like, "How does this keep happening? It's not even the same second Jake. He blew up." That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say about the two Jakes? I could say that, like, if there were 4 more of them, that would be my score for this.
Yeah.
A 2 out of 6.
2 out of 6?
Yeah, and again, it's probably more a 2.5 out of 6, but ratings don't matter. And I just wanted to make that stupid, 2 out of 6 Jake's joke.
Yeah.
It's, again, watch it at your... There's no reason to watch this.
I think the only reason to watch this is because you're curious, like, wait, there was a sequel to Chinatown? And then you watch it, you're like, oh, okay. And that's it.
It did entertain me. I can't say... It's one of those things, if we'd recorded this a couple days after I watched it, I probably would be speaking higher of it. But the fact that it's been a couple weeks now, and I'm just, like, struggling to remember it...
Yeah.
That's kind of an indictment on it, in my opinion.
True.
Better than any movie I've made.
True.
But
also, I forgot to mention the racist Japanese flute when the guy from the first movie comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's like, I'm like, why?
It was the style of the time, the progressive 1990. The progressive year 1990.
Yeah. Also, I think during the flip, you can tell it's a stuntman because you can tell it's a stuntman. So either during one of the stunts, you can tell a different guy's in the.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Definitely.
And again, it begs there shouldn't really be there shouldn't be big time stunts in a movie like this.
No, there should not. No.
And
definitely.
But
I don't know. That's your final thoughts. I give mine 2 out of 6. This is like curiosity gets the best of you. Like, what is the sequel to Chinatown like? And you find out, you're just like, okay.
I'll tell you this: don't pay to watch this.
No, we watched it on. I don't know what I watched it on Tubi, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But
what a segue to go from him plowing Madeline Stout a Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Commercial breaks. Oh my god.
No, it's the only way I'd recommend it. Is if it's a rainy Sunday, you got nothing better to do, and you're like, what's the sequel?
Or you just like a completionist and want to watch every Jack Nicholson movie. You just watch it.
Yeah, there's far worse, like I said, but I am far more entertained by bad than I am mediocre.
True.
And this is mediocre to me.
Yeah. I mean, is it strange? Yes. Is it entertainingly strange? Not really. But it's just it's like the not fun weird, you know? Yeah.
Right. Its strangeness stems from the fact that it exists.
Yeah.
Not from anything within it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's like it's played too straight. It's played too earnestly. I don't know, for its own good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's all our final thoughts on it. I do have some reviews from Letterboxd and Roger Ebert. Let's do the Letterboxd first. Let's say that. Okay. These are my favorites. I have a guy named Keith who gave it 3 stars. The theme of this is the past doesn't ever go away. I know that because it was said about several times.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Tyler gave it 3 stars and says, double the Jakes, half the fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
That's really good.
And Will gives it 2.5 stars. Nice to see Jack, the Joker Nicholson, and Tracy, Bob the Goon Walter reunited.
Yeah, no shit.
What character did Tracy Walter play?
Tyrone Oatley. I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it at all.
Yeah, I did not catch that he was in this. That's amazing.
Of course, I haven't seen the Batman movie since I was probably little, or maybe like 5 years ago, so I don't really know what he looks like.
I recently went down a fun rabbit hole of looking at, because we watched on Christmas, my dad, brother, and I watched Batman Returns, which is a Christmas movie, I would argue.
Yeah.
And
also a Tim Burton movie, not a Batman
It's
movie.
a Tim Burton movie, yeah. And I love it as a Tim Burton movie. But we kind of talked about how, like, the Penguin, scared us when we were, scared a lot of people. It scared me when I was a kid, whatever. And that the toy line for the movie purposely used, like, they took an old classic-looking Penguin toy that they had plenty of and, like, repainted it. So, like, the official Batman Returns Penguin action figure was not Danny DeVito's Penguin at all. It was, like, the four-fingered, just normal Penguin with, like...
It was like the animated cartoon Penguin? Or
not even, because the animated series modeled it after Danny DeVito more so.
Oh, really?
So it was just like, they took, like, a super Justice League Penguin line action figure and just... let me see. Kenner took their Justice League line, repainted the Penguin figure specifically, and sold it as Batman Returns, despite it not looking anything like Danny DeVito. There it is.
Wow, yeah, they did. Holy crap.
I had always heard it was because that scared kids. They didn't want to scare kids, and they didn't want to reveal what he looked like because the trailers kind of keep him.
Oh.
But no, it's because they're cheapskates.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, I say that's to say because that movie had a shitload of toys. Like 10 different Batmen, one Catwoman, because, they thought boys wouldn't want to play with a Catwoman toy. One Robin, for some reason, even though he wasn't in it. And it wasn't even the Damon Wayans Robin, even though he was, like, signed on for the movie. Did you know that?
Oh, that was for Batman Returns? I thought it was for the Val Kilmer movie.
No, so Chris O'Donnell ended up playing him in Forever.
Okay.
He was signed on and still gets, to this day, royalties for Batman Returns. Damon Wayans, he was signed on to play Robin.
Oh, because he was just signed on? And he... Yep. Oh, wow.
So good for him.
That would have been interesting. I think I would like to see that more than Chris O'Donnell play
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But I say all this to say that when I looked up the toy line for because I found the cool retro website that cataloged all that shit.
Yeah.
I looked up the toys for the '89 movie. They had 3 figures. Aside from vehicles, they had Batman, the Joker, and Bob the Goon, who had a kicking motion. That's all he could do. He would kick. They didn't have any marketable characters. And you kind of
think about it, because
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale, but she's like
Knox. I want Eckhart, the crooked detective.
Yeah,
the fat guy. Mm-hmm. I want him.
I want the guy who played the reporter. What's his name?
Alexander Knox.
Alexander Knox.
Yep. I don't know the actor's name off.
Wool or something like that. He
was
Robert
all
this.
Wool.
Robert Wool. I want
a
Robert Wool action figure, please.
Okay, I'm so sorry for that diversion.
Okay, so that was the Letterboxd. Some reviews from there. This is Roger Ebert's review of the movie. 3.5 stars.
Wow.
He loved this movie.
Wow.
He loved it. This is one of those Roger Ebert ones. He's like, okay.
He was in a good mood then.
He was in a good mood. It was like, okay. Quote, it's not a thriller, and it's not a whodunit, although it contains thriller elements, and at the end, we find out who done it. It's an exquisite short story about a mood and a time and a couple of guys who are blindsided by love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he was in a great mood.
He was in a great mood. He loved this movie.
Yeah, he found a lucky penny that morning
he
or
did.
something. Cause, good for him.
Yeah.
I love to hear Roger Ebert happy. I do.
That's true.
I don't echo that sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, I believe that's it. Once again, we still don't have a game. I don't think we ever will have a game. So
we'll get something together. We got to get it. It's just been a busy time.
Yeah.
We'll get something.
We'll get something.
We got to workshop it for you guys.
Yeah.
If anyone has any
it took us a while to get the kazoos, but once you got the kazoos, it was fucking worth it. So
it was absolutely,
absolutely worth it. So this is gonna be like 10 times that. So get ready.
Guess that tune.
Yeah, guess that tune. Can you name this movie in one note? Ding.
Oh shit. Not the Two Jakes.
No, not the Two Jakes.
Meet Me in St. Louis.
No, it's Twilight, 1996.
Oh,
the Paul Newman one.
Oh my god.
All right, we do have one thing, TJ. That is correct. I
Yes.
forgot about that. We do have one thing. And that is all rewards for the 1990s.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh. Was this nominated for anything? Probably not. No.
I wouldn't imagine.
I wouldn't imagine. Not really any major awards, Oscars, Golden Globes.
It's not even fun enough to be awarded a Razzie.
No, it is not. No. So this is released in 1990. So this is the Dances with Wolves year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this beat Goodfellas. So, yeah, Dances with Wolves beat Goodfellas. It was Dance with Wolves, Awakenings, Ghosts, Godfather Part 3, and Goodfellas. Which probably should have won.
Yeah. I mean, I'm partial to it.
Yeah, it's just like, what considered one of the greatest films ever made. And Dances with Wolves is just Kevin Costner with wolves. So
it's all they do is dance for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's true. That's it. So this was not nominated for anything. Was Jack Nicholson even nominated for anything this year? I'm not even sure. I don't think so.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything category.
Yeah, for anything.
Oof. A big thud.
Big thud. Sorry about that, Jack. Yeah. So he was not nominated for anything. But the top 10 box office of 1990. Did this make the top 10? No, this made $10 million on a $25 million budget.
Brutal.
Yeah. But number 1 was Ghost.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2 was Pretty Woman. Walking down the street. Oh, Pretty Woman. I'd kind of like it to meet. Oh, Pretty Woman. That's it. You gotta watch that movie.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I saw it in school. Lit the film. Actually, no, there was high school because we read. What the fuck did we read? I don't know what we read, but we watched My Fair Lady first, and then that because it's like a.
Well, yeah, it says Modern Retake of My Fair Lady. Yeah.
It was good. It's funny to watch Jason Alexander being a bad guy.
All I remember is that she goes into a store and it's like the ladies look down on her.
Yeah.
And she comes back and it's like, I'm rich, bitch, whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's a necklace and the box closes on her hand.
The lesson is that all you need is money.
Yeah. And also when she was a prostitute and had short hair, she was talking about condoms. That's it. That's all I know about the movie.
Yeah. That's all you need to know.
True. Number 3, Home Alone.
Home Alone, is that I'm not sure I've heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither. It's probably an art film, something like that. Yeah, definitely.
Good for it making it that high on the list.
True. Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell, baby.
Total Power, a movie I recently saw in theaters, and it was awesome.
I'm not finished with you! Damn! God, I loved it.
It was so great. It was so dirty. It was like this the option of this movie.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like for kids. That was what Batman '89 was.
Yeah.
Kind of. I feel like for adults is just.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good.
That was great. One complaint about the movie is not the movie itself. It's the guy I watched the movie with, who was right next to me. He took a photo of the logo, and I was like, "What are you doing? Don't take photos.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't do it." But it was awesome, and still holds up.
Yeah. I love it.
Definitely.
I love it.
Number 5, The Hunt for Red October.
Nice.
Yeah. Number 6, Total Recall.
Good movie.
Awesome.
I really like that movie.
Yeah. I have not seen the remake of The Lonely Man. I heard it's not good. It's not. It's just this is okay or something like that.
Yeah.
Even though it's stuck to the original to the story, I don't know. I guess Edgar Wright's kind of running out of his juice right now. Hopefully, he gets it back, but
happens to the best of them.
Yeah, because One Night in Soho was just okay. I heard, and then this one's not really doing the best. Yeah,
he can still do it. He can still get it back together.
That's true. 7, Die Hard 2, the one in the airport.
Die Harder, baby.
Yep.
I don't think it's bad.
Is that the official slogan?
No, I don't think it's the official.
Didn't they add it to the title? It's like
I think it's like a poster thing.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, it's just like the slogan on the poster, Die Harder.
Yeah.
It's just Die Hard 2.
Yeah. Which is actually good. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I like Die Hard 2.
It's definitely not the best. It's like it kind of goes 1, 3, then 2. Some people say 3, 1, 2.
Some people have even heard say 1, 3, 4, 2.
Really?
I don't think 4 is bad, actually. I like the R-rated cut of it better.
Yeah.
I think.
Is that the newest one with Kevin Smith?
No, it's the 4th. It's not the newest, because then there was A Good Day to Die Hard.
A Good Day to Die Hard.
That was bad.
That was bad.
That was shocking.
That was bad. Then the 4th one has Kevin Smith in it, though, and Justin
Long.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think the first one's it's like, I don't know. That's one of those series where the first is untouchable. It's like Halloween.
Yeah.
The first one is its own thing. The sequels are just fun.
Yeah, and then the third one, brings back really the magic.
Yeah, the third one's really
because John McTiernan's back in the movie, so it was like, we got him. Yeah.
That one, and Jeremy Irons is great in that.
True, yeah. Number 8, the 1989 Best Picture winner, Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh.
A movie.
Never seen that
no one probably should watch. It did not deserve the win at all, and it's just bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's a boring movie.
I'm sure it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Dan Aykroyd was like, okay, I'm just take this small movie. It's probably going to do nothing. And then it's like, you're in a Best Picture winner, Dan Aykroyd. Congratulations.
I had no idea he was even in that.
He's the son.
Jessica Tandy's?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fresh off the heels of Nothing But Trouble. Or maybe that was after.
That was after, yeah.
How ridiculous.
Yeah. Number 9, Dick Tracy.
Love it. I'm an apologist.
Gotta love crazy kooky films, dude. Gotta love them.
I will shout out if you've never. I think it's still available for free, or if you want to listen to a funny podcast episode about that, We Hate Movies did a very good episode about Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And number 10, another holdout from 1989, Back to the Future Part 3.
Well, I love it too. I'm an apologist for that as well. I think
I don't know how I feel about the sequels to Back to the Future. I mean, I don't really have fond memories of them, unlike Back to the Future, but I don't hate them. I'm not Back to the Future 2 or 3. If they're on, I'll watch them maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, again, the first one's on a much higher pedestal.
Yeah.
I like 2 and 3 quite a bit.
True. I think I got to rewatch them. I got to rewatch the Back to the Future trilogy.
I think they're satisfying, and I think what I like about them is that they really do take chances. They're so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like they do the same thing over and over. They don't soft reboot anything. You know, they're completely distinct movies.
Yeah.
And they feel cohesive.
True.
I appreciate that.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so that was
hitters there.
Yeah, definitely. I looked up number 11, Presumed Innocent.
Oh, jeez, is that the?
No, that's what I thought. I thought it was Indecent Proposal.
That's what
that's a different movie. Presumed Innocent. I think that's like a.
That's not the Leslie Nielsen one. Is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, it is Harrison Ford.
I think it's the Harrison Ford Jack Ryan films. No, I think it was before because he wasn't Jack Ryan until '94 or something. Because Hunt for Red October is Jack Ryan. Was Alec Baldwin?
It's Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it's a Harrison Ford film. I'm not sure. I forget. Then Days of Thunder. If you haven't seen Days of Thunder, it's about race cars, and there's one scene where, where Nicole Kidman's in it, and so is Tom Cruise, and they were married during that time. And he, there's this whole setup to a joke where he got pulled over by a fake cop, and the fake cop's like a stripper, and she touches his junk, and then he's in the hospital, and he thinks they set up the same joke again, but Nicole Kidman comes in, and he just touches her junk.
Oh, my God.
And it's just it's supposed to be a joke, and it's like...
Oof.
Yeah. It's not land.
No, it doesn't, to say the least.
No. Okay, then another 48 Hours, a movie that could have worked, but did not. Yeah.
Never saw it.
No. It's a sequel to one of the best action movies of all time, 48 Hours. Yeah, so that was 1990, in a nutshell, guys.
It's a pretty good year, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I was born that year, too.
I was born 5 years after that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to be 30 this year. Oh,
I'm already 30, yeah.
Never mind. We just celebrated your 30th.
Yeah.
Old man.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will spin the wheel soon, but first, I got to plug our shit. If you like us, follow us on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. I hopefully soon Apple Music. I don't know if I want to pay $20 a month, but we'll see. We have a Facebook and Twitter, but we don't really post stuff on it anymore, or never did anyway. I just found out people actually do listen to our podcast from Facebook, so maybe I will start posting there again. I don't know. But thank you for listening. We enjoyed your company and hope you enjoyed this episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to spin the wheel. As they say, spin the wheel, make the deal, and this deal is going to be a movie. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Number 3, which is...
Oh, Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans.
All right, we're going to see some violence.
Directed by Werner Herzog.
All right, we get to find out all the bad shit he did with Klaus Kinski.
The bad lieutenant here. We are here in the city of New Orleans.
I got to send you Paul F. Tompkins doing Klaus, what's his name?
Klaus Kinski?
No, the director. So you just
Werner Herzog?
Yeah, I got to show him Paul F. Tompkins doing Werner Herzog reading a review of a...
way better than what I just did.
Paul F. Tompkins doing Werner Herzog reading a review for a Trader Joe's in Pasadena.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got to send you that.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Me too.
Like I said, I highly recommended the original Bad Lieutenant if you got a good stomach and you can get the NC-17 cut, because that's the one that really you'll at least feel something.
Yeah.
You won't feel good about what you see, but
No.
you'll feel something.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this.
Same. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. Hope we have a good time.
Next review will be higher energy.
Yeah, and also will be quicker.
There's short days here in Michigan.
True.
But we're getting more sunlight back by the day.
Yeah.
The Pistons are playing well.
Red Wings are playing well.
Red Wings are playing well.
Yeah, that's good.
A lot to be excited about.
Not to be excited about. Okay, well, I'm Mo, and I'm Jake 3 and 4.
And I'm TJ, and holy shit, there's now 8 Jakes.
And that's have Robert Mitchum play us out. See you, everybody.
Adios.
Bye.